Yo, yo, I'm calling Abby's mom. Hello,
Hello?
hello. Is this Abby's mom?
Yeah.
Yo, guys, what is everybody saying? If you're a viewer of Ricegums, then you most likely know about his breakup with his ex-girlfriend Abby, which has been more recently coming into the public with quite a few back and forths between them. This has been quite interesting to see, and they've both had a few bits of shots thrown at each other and little bits of shade here and there. This video is just mainly to look at things though from Ricegum's perspective on how he can take control and achieve what he wants, because one thing that interests me is that Ricegum has said many times before, time and time again, that he wants to keep that whole breakup as private as possible because it's his private personal life and he doesn't see how it's necessary to mix that in the public. There's no need for that.
Mix my personal relationships with like this internet jokery shit. Like, bro, like, I'm not doing that shit, bro. Like,
You guys have been asking for the breakup video, and the reason why it hasn't dropped is because I really like to keep my personal life and my internet life separate. Like, you guys don't have to know about all my business.
why y'all forcing me to mix my relationship with my internet life? Like, y'all don't even, bro. Y'all don't see where I'm coming from, bro.
That's something that he said time and time again, but of course that hasn't been happening lately. Like lately things have been getting out of hand, and it's interesting because they were able to keep things suppressed and quiet beforehand. These guys actually broke up like 9 months ago, but all of these things are just coming out now, and they're just having a back and forth now as if they just broke up yesterday. And I feel the way that things are going, can be controlled. I feel like Ricegum can get a hold on the situation if he just does some of the stuff that he said he was gonna do, like i.e. not speaking about the situation. If you look at the timeline, back when they did break up, Abby was the only person to have spoken about the situation publicly when she went and did an interview with Hollywood Life. It didn't really go anywhere. She did her interview and that was that. No one really spoke about it. As of recent, it's become a hot topic and there's been a lot of back and forth. But to look at the actual timeline of events, the way this all got brought back up again was when Ricegum first mentioned something. He was live streaming and he was asked about why him and his ex broke up. This was a question that he had been asked beforehand and had, declined to answer for the same reasons that, was stated previously, saying he doesn't want to mix his personal life with his public life. But on this occasion, he did answer the question and he described their reason for breaking up as simply his ex was on his nuts too much. Abby, his ex, reacted to this with a long rant on Instagram. So all of this stemmed from, Ricegum says it himself, all of this stemmed from him saying that time that she was on his nuts.
This girl is crazy. She really crying on the gram because I said nuts, bro. Like, because I didn't speak with her respect. That's where it's all stemming from.
So that's how this whole topic of the breakup was brought back to light. After that, things started to have a bit of a knock-on effect. This one was more unprovoked. Abby, the ex-girlfriend, her group that she's in, this TikTok group that she's now joined, made this skit on Ricegum and others, and also started commenting in the comments, responding to people saying that Abby made Ricegum, and that Ricegum's emotionally unstable and things like that. So Ricegum, he now addressing these things, but he was saying, he's only addressing it and reacting to what has been said. He's not trying to prolong this, still sticking to that same mantra of he would rather everything be private. There's no real need for any of this. He's had the thought of doing a breakup video in the future, he said, but for this very reason of not wanting things so public and feeling like people don't even need to know about his personal business, he has been delaying that. But eventually he reacted to those two videos and officially addressed this whole stuff. When he addressed it, he backtracked and mentioned that when he made that she was on his nuts comment, he maybe should have been more descriptive, but he was just trying to nip things in the bud.
I said Nuts, you know. I just wanted to make it quick and, you know, get to the point. Nuts is only one syllable. Possessive is like two minutes. Like if I said, oh, she was too possessive or too clingy or I needed more space, like, I don't know, it's just saying too much. I just said nuts, got straight to the point. You guys understood what I meant.
And going forward as well, and he says at the end of the video, this is just him reacting. He doesn't want to speak about anything further or add any more fuel to the fire or be a reason for this whole stuff to continue.
I don't even want to add anything more to the fire. And that's it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just reacting to what she said. I'm not adding anything more. Just because you guys don't have to know about our business.
But after saying that, you know, he goes and does the exact opposite. You know, the other day he went on Drama Alert with Keemstar, and on this Drama Alert, just out of nowhere, he reveals that he signed some sort of prenup kind of type agreement with his ex, just as their relationship was beginning.
Before we even dated, I knew what the impact, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm gonna need you to sign a contract because I think you're gonna blow up and this and this. Where is it? Like, she was ready to sign. And essentially, I mean, it's like a 5-year, like, I own a percentage of her, like, of everything. But, like, guys, I haven't, like, while we were dating, I haven't collected anything, like, what.
And he also tweeted about this, you know, very casually, just talking about these intimate details of the relationship. Then, shortly after, you know, Abby, one of Abby's friends, along with Abby herself, had reacted to the video that he made most recently, where, you know, he was responding to her Instagram rant, and they mentioned how Ricegum is still texting her though, even though he's acting like he's so moved on and stuff. And as a response, he was showing the most recent text messages that it's not like he's carrying on this conversation. You know, look at her bombarding me with texts.
I really will. Bro, y'all wanna, dude, if y'all wanna talk about texting, bro, like, what? Is it my fault that I'm texting her? Like, what? Bro, I'm about to expose some texts, bro. Look at, like, bro, these are the last texts. Shawty said, the devil is inside of you. What? Because I be...
And in these text messages, you can see, this is Abby reacting to his most recent action, which was talking about this whole contract prenup thing that they had, where, you know, in the messages you can see she says, I thought you tore it up, I didn't know what I was signing, you told me you would never collect, you are evil, and all of this. So this is just more private information. He's just there showing their text messages, you know. And these actions, my main point is that for someone who wants this situation to stop and be private and keep it under control, these actions are only going to prolong the situation. But that wasn't the end of it. In addition to these comments and stuff and showing the text messages, he's just out here, you know, casually mentioning how, like, you know, talking about nutting on her face, you get me, when he heard some bars, he was saying this is dedicated to Abby.
She let me nut on her face, ay.
She let me know on her face. Hey, bro, that shit is so hard, bro. Bro, she let me know on her face. That is relatable.
Head game, great. She let me nut on her face, ay.
Yo, that bar, bro, is dedicated to Abby, bro.
Going beyond that, you know, even getting more outlandish, you know, he spoke about how Abby's mum had called him and how he's gonna call her back, and he calls her back live on Twitch.
Abby's mom texted me. Abby's mother texted me. All right, I don't know why. I blocked Abby. I had to block her out, bro. She kept saying shit. Oh, do I call Abby's? Dude, I might have to, bro. I'm calling Abby's mom on stream, bro. You guys, Abby's mom called me off stream earlier. Is it ringing? Yo, I'm calling Abby's mom. Hello? Is this Abby's mom?
Yeah.
You called me?
Who is this?
What? How is she gonna say who is this?
And shortly after that phone call as well, you know, he was out here making jokes about how Abby's mom had Abby when she was 18.
No, low-key, Abby's mom had Abby at the age of 18. What does that mean, guys? If you knew a girl that was 18 and got pregnant, what does that mean? So that's the type of girl Abby's mom was. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. And that's hella out of pocket. Yo, and that's hella out of pocket, dude. Hella out of pocket. Yo, I take that back. that was just out, that was just out of pocket because accidents do happen. Cause you know what I'm saying. Sometimes, like on some real shit though, like Abby mom pee probably fire because her dad couldn't pull out type shit. Had her at the age of 18. That shit had to be fire. Homie said, "Fuck college, fuck being 20. I'ma just nut in a bitch." Homie really nutted in a bitch at 18. Homie said, "Fuck a social life."
And when he was doing that, even people in the chat were the ones advising him to chill and take it easy. Yeah, so I don't really know where his head is at. You know, obviously he hasn't been the only one doing things out here. Abby's group made this whole TikTok shading him and talking about how she made him, you know, which is the opposite of the case, and calling him emotionally unstable. But for a man who it says that he wants to keep this private and, you know, it's no point of doing this all in the public, keep the two worlds separate, he is not going about the right way to achieve that. Ricegum, if he truly wants that, you know, he needs to stop all of these things that are going to continue the situation. All of these recent actions, calling her mom in public, exposing their text messages. This is only going to prolong and give her more stuff to talk about and create more back and forths. You know, like he even acknowledged this whole situation had been dead and buried, but she rose this up again when he made that on her nuts comment. So it proves that, you know, silence was working for this whole 9 months. Silence was working, but Ricegum going in the opposite direction. I don't know if he's just careless, where he's not really thinking about how these actions will impact and clearly, you know, further this, or if he's just changed his mentality and he's thinking, yeah, that was what I wanted before, but it's too late now, you know, so if we're gonna go public, let's just go with this and have some fun with it or something. But it's just funny because it was in his most recent video just a few days ago that he said he doesn't want to add fuel to the fire, and then he proceeds to add fuel to the fire, where it's like a never-ending cycle, and I feel the power is in his hands to end that cycle if he really wants to. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. Share the video with a friend, like the video. Let me know in the comments if you feel, you know, if you agree that that is a way that would end this whole back and forth once and for all. And yeah,